Hello guys, good day to you. Welcome back to my channel. This is again Ansa Malik. In this video, I am going to share to you how come I have this cataract and what am I going to do and how much expenses shall or I will incur in the operation. I incurred in the operation. Now you know guys, most cataracts develop when aging. As we grow older, the cataracts may also grow in our eyes. Now, cataracts can also be caused by other eye conditions, like for example, past eye surgery or some other medical conditions such as diabetes. So, if you have that sickness, if you have that diabetes, it will sometimes complicate to cataract. Now, one factor also that attributes to the development and formation of cataract is due to heredity. So it is also hereditary in nature. Now, in my case, I believe it is hereditary in nature. My grandparents in my father's side had cataracts. But during that time, they had no knowledge about any operation at all. And if they had, they didn't have any finances to support the operation. That is why they live in darkness for the past 10 years till the rest in peace. Now comes the brothers of my father. The three of them, I think, have cataracts. Then my father, he was operated with cataract at the age of 47 years old. The operation was done manually because there was no laser at that time. So it was done manually and the operation lasted for hours. And after the operation, he has to wear a lens all the time, and the eyeglass all the time, and the lens of that eyeglass is very thick lens and it is very heavy to carry in your face, in your eyes. Now, my youngest sister has also a cataract and was operated at the age of 45 years old. My eldest sister has also a cataract and was operated at the age of 65 years old. So as we trace from our grandparents up to my sisters, we all had cataracts. So we can say that it is hereditary. Then comes me, 69 years old. Now, I noticed something is happening, something is different with my left eye. I had a blurred vision and it seems foggy and cloudy. As months go by, the cloudiness, the fogginess of my eye develops and grow faster, and that prompted me to consult or to go to a specialist for a consultation. Then, the doctor recognized and detected that I have a cataract and that was already very ripe. So much so that it needs an immediate operation. But then during that time, I could not decide of any schedule to give to the doctor because I have no budget for that operation. But then, there are good people around me. My sisters, my son, and my daughter help me. They come to my rescue and support me, help me financially. So, when I had that budget, I immediately get a schedule from the doctor for my operation. But prior to that operation, I had my biometry. Biometry is the process of measuring the power of the cornea, of our cornea. So, I had biometry. Then on the schedule of the operation, I had to go to the hospital early. It's because there will there was another examination to be done to my eye before the actual operation. And my eye was dilated. By dilation, we mean that something is poured into our eyes so that the pupil of our eye, not the pupil of the school, but the pupil of our eye will be very clear so that the doctor could clearly see the things or the covering, the membranes, the white membranes that is covering the pupil of our eye. So, after that dilation is my actual operation. Now, so comes the real thing, the actual operation of my eye. At first, I feel a little nervous, but eventually it disappeared because I trust everything to God. During the operation, I prayed the rosary, and the operation lasted only for 10 minutes. It was only very easy. It was very abrupt. It was very short time to make the operation. And after the operation, the doctor put this glass into my eyes as a protection. So, this one for my protection. Now, after the operation, there were instructions given by the doctor. I will cite to you the instructions that I must do or I must avoid after the surgery. So number 1 is to put an eye drop to my left eye, 1 drop for 4 times a day. 1 drop each, 4 times a day. Number 2, the eyeglass, this one, that was given by the doctor, that was put on my eyes after the surgery, should always be worn for a period of 1 month. So I will keep wearing this for a period of 1 month. Then another to follow is never to rub your eye or apply anything in your eye, not even water. So we will not apply anything to our eye. We will never swim either in a salt water or just in a clear water, or never bath in a tub. And we will not indulge or do not indulge. Another one is, number 5 is, do not indulge in any strenuous activities such as lifting weights or lifting hard objects or doing some other activities that would make your body be stressful. So, another one is, do not expose your eyes to smoke and dust. Then another one is, number 7 is, avoid eating and drinking seafoods like the pineapple juice, the pineapple, or anything else, because it might trigger your eyes might be itchy. You might feel itchy in your eyes, and you might be tempted to scratch your eyes, and it's not allowed to scratch your eyes. Then the last one is number 8, instruction. The following day is the post-hair examination that I have to undergo and go back to the hospital for the post-hair eye care examination the following day. So, the operation is done. I am going to give you the details of the summary of the expenses that I incurred during the operation. We have, number 1 is the consultation fee. I had gone to the doctor 2 times, and every consultation is 500 pesos, so that makes 1,000 pesos for the consultation fee. Then, the biometry. As I have related to you earlier, I undergo a biometry, and that cost 700 pesos. Already deducted the senior citizen. And the third is the doctor's professional fee, including the lens. If you use the US lens, then it will be 35,000 pesos. But if you choose China lens, it will only be 25,000 pesos. But I choose the US lens for the eye. And that lens is put, or it is inside. It is put inside our eyes. The lens, like a contact lens. Then the hospital bills, I paid hospital bills of 6,000 pesos. Senior citizen and PhilHealth was already deducted from these expenses. So, then post-examination fee of 280 pesos. So, a total of 42,980 or 43,000 pesos. So, those are all the expenses that I incurred during the operation. So, if ever you have a relative or God forbids that they will have an cataract like me, then you have to budget from 50,000 maybe if they have no PhilHealth, if they have no senior citizen. Now, so we are through with the operation. But before I forget, the operation was done using a laser. I think I didn't mention beforehand that the operation was made by the use of a laser. So that is why the operation just lasted for 10 minutes. The doctor also, before I forget, the doctor also required me to get a clearance from the doctor. If in case you have previous conditions, you consulted your doctor, especially if you are already old, maybe you have some sickness already, maybe you have high blood or anything or any other medical conditions. So the doctor required me to produce or get from my doctor a medical clearance. So here are some things that we must or we ought to do. Before I end, please take good care of your eye, because your eye is the window of your soul. I will repeat, please take good care of your eye, because your eye is the window of your soul. Without your eye, everything will be dark and you will live in darkness. Excuse me. Number 2 is give your eyes a time to relax. Give a break to your eye. Do not use your eye all the time for 24 hours. Give it a time to relax. Maybe 6 to 8 hours per day to sleep. 8 hours per day. Then don't stare directly to bright objects like the sunlight, flashlight, to electric lights. Don't stare directly, because it will lessen the clearness of your vision. So I think these are all for this video. I hope you learned something and you get something. And before I end, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Goodbye.